What? What is it?
Gold earring.
Yeah, right. Just because you have a gold ring, right? Means it makes your legs bigger, but
Auntie got gold ring.
still the small ass legs, man. You know what I'm saying? Sad.
Am I not special enough?
You've been many times, man. He's a long time fan. And I want to invite the next biggest fan of the show, who's been DMing my DMs every day, asking me to start a podcast back. So now
Wait, but you mean by biggest is in terms of fame or size?
no, back then he wanted to come, but I say you not enough follower. Sad, just like back in the, I don't want to plug the company, but back in the days I couldn't simply invite people and then. So anyway, now I can because it's my own show. So fuck you guys for not letting me do what I want back then. Just kidding, actually it's quite cool. Introducing the 2-time heavyweight champion, Teoh, who is also the starring of the movie Up. How's your dog?
My dog is fine. Golden Retriever. Still doing fine.
It's good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. So this is T, guys. So
Hey,
T.
give some introduction.
Right. So who is T? Who is T? T is pretty hot these days, right?
Yeah.
He designed for
These few years.
Yeah, these few years. Ever since I met him, he was just a lost big boy, but it's still big now.
Yeah, but not lost.
No, but it's not.
It go bigger in
Hey,
terms
man.
of size.
No, it's not only bigger. Actually, it got bigger in terms of everything else.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
overall, it got bigger. He's designing for Kuala Lumpur FC, right?
Yeah. Kuala Lumpur FC is
At
correct.
least that's why I think it's biggest because who gets to flex that.
True.
You get to shoot for KLFC?
No.
Exactly. I did get to shoot for any of them too.
Yeah.
And it's known for OPT, not the recent one though.
He does design for PT.
Yeah.
He does design for. He leads the design 100%.
No, that's the main thing. His main hustle, he's the head of design of HDPC.
Yes.
My home, is it?
Yes.
No. HDPC, but actually a sub brand of 100% lah.
So why do you call it HDPC, man?
It's just an acronym lah. I mean,
Very
just
cool, is it?
what
Do
rebranding.
you not think it's a bit mouthful?
I mean, it's not hard to pronounce, to be honest. HD. It's just 100% HDPC.
What do your fans call your brand?
HDPC.
Why?
I mean, that's what we call it. I mean, it's still 100% lah. Either way.
Okay, like why did you call it? Why don't you use the number? Like 100 the percentage.
Hey, nowadays 2023 is all about acronym, man.
Acronym is cool, bro.
It's good.
Acronym by acronym is cool.
It's good, brand. Acronym by acronym.
No, I'm just
It's not
acronym.
brand. It's not ambush by acronym.
No, it's acronym.
Acronym.
Yeah. So we have T here today. HDPC lead
HD.
designer. So you got before we start, do you want to say anything like just a heads up for people who's gonna watch, like what to expect from Mr. T, man?
Nothing like just whatever you ask me, I just gonna honest answer
We
it
keep
honestly.
100%.
100%. 100% yes.
So I'll ask you a question. Let's be real right now.
Let's be real.
We're not been friends for a while. So
Yeah.
let's be real right now.
Let's be real, let's be real.
Who in the office do you think is a burden? Let's say we'll be honest, right?
I mean, honestly, I don't see anyone as a burden lah. I mean, if a mistake is a whole team kind of thing, someone has to fuck up. I'm not being PR right here. I mean, if something
Is it a guy or a girl?
I'm not pointing anyone else. I think
Is
it's
it a
Hey man, to be fair, it's all a team sport, man.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, a
one
company
person
is a
fuck
team
up,
sport,
everyone
bro.
fuck up. So it's
Okay, so you say, now we gotta go back a bit. So
Ah.
since you mentioned that if it's a team fuck up, it's a fuck up. So back in the day, if the people you dislike in office fuck up, do you take the blame with them?
I don't take the blame, but
that's not
I don't take the blame, but everyone should be blamed. If there's a fuck up, I don't think if it's a very specific one, then hey, gotta do what you gotta do lah.
Means what? Means you gotta call
But,
it out.
but generally, everything we do is all project based. It's a team effort. So if
Who do you think in your company is a burden?
in my current company,
I mean, recent, we can talk about.
Okay. To be fair, I already removed the burden. So whatever that's
So you see,
remaining,
so
it's not the
I
burden.
mean, he got to remove the burden to succeed.
That is different. It's different. I'm running my own thing. It's different.
But he's technically running his own thing.
I'm booked for someone else. I don't get to choose.
But also, to be fair, we need to shout out Studio CP since it's
Yeah,
part
so,
of it.
yes,
so
yes,
that's another thing.
CP, yes.
Studio CP is his side hustle.
Yes.
It's a little agency.
It's okay. Okay, it's little lah.
I mean, it could be a team sport lah, but at the moment it's a doubles game,
It's a doubles game.
It's a doubles game. So right now, if you guys need any kind of work, you can look for Manti here. He's a designer. He does a lot of designs. I won't, look at his Instagram, man. What's your Instagram?
Illuminatee or Studio CP's Instagram lah.
Next question.
Fuck.
Why Illuminatee, man? What about your face is a triangle?
I mean, it's not about triangle. It's more about people always use my name as a pun joke lah, teabag lah. You know, all
what's
this.
the worst
But
one?
wait, let's be real.
What, no, okay. What is one that fucking pissed you off? That someone said?
Honestly, nothing pisses me off because fat guy Teoh, I mean
What to
nothing.
do with the slice?
I mean, you get enough like humiliation. People call you fat and stuff. So what is name dropping and stuff is honestly it's just very very small thing lah. I don't really take it personal lah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like that is just like what your outer shell wants to say, you know. But what about the man? What about the man?
No,
inside?
no, but again, you think about it. If he were to drop his own personal clothing line, just called
TT.
T-shirts.
TTs, I'll call it.
Comment down below if you think that will work.
Honestly, you guys should buy 100% HDPC.
Yes, HDPC.
You guys should
correct.
buy HDPC. If you like T, if you like his shit, HDPC, man.
Yes, correct.
Totally not plug lah, but I wish they would plug me, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe after
Hey,
today.
next part.
Next spot.
Next spot.
Let me stick to my boss.
No promo code to plug today.
Today, we're having a sales right now. If you just go to 100%, there's 10% off lah.
10% off.
10% off.
10% off. That's a lot.
I mean, it's okay lah, 10%.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
You could save up to
It's a meal.
10 ringgit, you know.
Yeah, it's a meal. It's a meal right there, man.
It's a meal right there, yeah.
So Illuminatee because it's just because of puns.
I mean, it's cool lah. I mean, what can I put? Takkan I put
No,
tea
okay,
bag?
how many times you have go through name changes on your IG?
2 times.
What was the first one?
The first one was, honestly, it was a bit stupid. It's just a group of friends. We used to call ourselves, I mean, no judgment.
already bad, already
no
lost.
judgment
Oh
here
my
lah.
God.
But we call ourselves LXIX.
What? Alex?
LX, it's like a number lah. Because
okay.
all my friends, they're all born in the year of 96.
Okay.
So 96, and they say their favorite position was 69. So just LXIX.
Wow, you guys are
Yeah,
in
but-
future in advance of the
Yeah.
in the the team name game, man.
LXIX something lah.
So is that what your friend's company called now? No.
No. I think all of them dropped their Instagram handle already.
Don't they put it in front of the name basically?
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool.
So yeah, that
Yeah,
changed.
we've been through many phases in
Hey,
life.
back then, do you think it was a shit? You probably think it was a shit, right?
Back then, really think it's a shit. Cause cool mama, I have a group of friends with the same IG handle.
Did anybody like laugh at you guys? Like, oh, these guys are pretentious as fuck.
Not really. When people ask you for your Instagram, when you tell them, just a bit embarrassing. Cause how do you gonna explain
Wait,
to
what's
them?
your first email name?
Oh no, it's straight up my name. My dad created for me.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. It's,
Wow.
Your dad
just
Okay.
straight up my name.
Ho.
At yahoo.com.
Yahoo.
DJ.com.
He chose Yahoo.
Back then, ma.
What?
back then,
Hotmail
only on Yahoo.
days, man. We were living the
Nah,
Hotmail era, man.
You are older than that.
Bro,
you know.
Hotmail is younger than Yahoo. Yahoo is older.
No,
No, Hotmail is older.
I'm using Hotmail.
Yeah, I use that for Facebook lah.
But to be fair, Yahoo has really cool interface in terms of their messenger.
Back then,
Compared-
back then. Back then.
Because we're using Internet Explorer, man. That's why everything looks better.
Yahoo looks very crispy and HD for some reason. Sidetrack lah, but yeah.
We don't have Google back then.
Yeah,
we had Bing.
what's the thing? MSN, yes, it may be old school, but it's
Hey,
just-
MSN is the shit.
Interface is just shit.
It's the only time 99% of the guys go to pick up girls, man. 1% of the time is you talk to your guy
I
friends.
can't relate. I was underage back then.
I mean, I used MSN for a few years only. Maybe. Yeah.
No,
then Facebook lah.
Until college you stop using. Until college I never use already. At least for
Then
me,
you're
for
very
me,
old,
yeah,
man. Then
old lah.
you're very
Turn
old.
18, I think Facebook was like there already, man.
College,
Yeah,
I use
college.
when I'm in primary, bro.
Same.
I mean, I'm way older than you guys, man.
Not
How
that
are you?
far off, bro.
How are you? Are you 45?
Hey, I 32.
Not that far off, but yeah, like what?
He's
Few
27.
years.
5
I'm
years.
27.
5 years. If I'm Form 5, he's primary 6. It's quite
I'm
far.
27.
You say college.
No lah, but when I stopped using, it's in college lah. Like the first year of my college, I stopped using MSN, and then was Friendster's. The end of Friendster and MySpace already.
Oh,
It was Facebook's rise, man.
Friendster, I created it for a while. Yeah,
Friendster-
for a while.
Friendster is
Then
the
Facebook
shit
came
lah.
out.
Man, Friendster a lot.
Friendster is the shit.
Honestly, even the picture I took, it's a bad idea.
Or you can upload picture. I didn't.
What was the song? Wait, what was the song that you guys put in Friendster?
Got song, I didn't put song. No money. No, too heavy for the computer, man.
I
website can't
I didn't
load.
really explore it.
Bro,
as
I-
much.
I know MySpace is loop song lah. You sure Friendster can?
Friendster can. Friendster
I
can.
think you can put
You
glitters.
can
and-
I
embed
glitter and
some
stuff.
song.
Yes.
You can put
Your
glitters on
fucking
your page,
cursor
right?
move around. It's quite annoying.
It's
Buggy. Very very buggy.
That's the vibe back then, man.
Hey, do you like today or do you like previous, like in the past, man? Do you like to live in the past or do you like to live in the present?
Back then, no much worry lah. Like in terms of financial and stuff. I mean, but now a lot of things need to be worried about lah.
I mean, you're still living with your parents, right?
I mean, I'm still living with my parents, but
Whoa.
you got bills to pay, man. To use.
What bills you paying?
I mean,
Hey, man, you got like
Yeah.
10 baby mamas.
If your dad
out
watches
there.
this, right? Your dad should know how much you're saving, man.
huh?
You're saving a lot of money in a month, every month, man. Do you contribute to the house?
I give my parents every month.
How much? How much should the audience give to their parents too? You know, if they were to give like this amount, like can
I
teach.
honestly feel minimum 300 per parent.
Yeah, I give my
If you're
parents.
staying in the house,
Yeah.
Yes, minimum.
if you're not,
Doesn't mean if you're not staying at home, you still can pay your
I'm
parents.
talking about
but-
generally
Yeah, yeah,
minimum 300.
but that's too rich, man. I don't give him money.
I give that amount
Does your dad
exactly.
need another son?
Nah, he does not. He has a lot of grandsons. He's rich as fuck, man. No cap, man. I'm not as rich as him.
They make just appreciation lah, something to show . I mean, they raise you up, but might as well you pay them back.
Yeah,
I mean, just a bit lah, not
I
not a
hug
lot.
them,
Also.
I say hi.
You sure you hug them or not?
When was the last time you kissed your mom?
I don't think I ever.
Come on, man. When was the last time
Okay,
you
first
kissed
of all, Asian parents, we don't kiss, bro.
But,
My sister does that to my mom.
She's a girl.
oh,
We're all boys. We're three boys. If I had
a
if I had a sister that would be like lovey-dovey. If I go to my dad, I love you, man. I think he look at me like, what you want? You want money?
Yeah, actually, it's a bit weird. Like,
Yeah.
You say that to them, I don't say.
No.
Like in our culture, it's like that. Unfortunately, I hug my dad, he'd be like, it's a bit weird, man.
So what's your take on let's going sing?
But when I went to UK, when I was gonna be
I hug
they
them
send
lah,
off,
yeah.
Like the sending off was the most awkward fucking send off ever. It was like he looked at me, he's like,
Hug.
then I'm like, let's give it a side hug, you know.
Nah, now it's a proper hug lah. That need
It's
to be
not
a proper.
proper. It's not like a cross arm. It's more like a hey, man.
So okay, so when one hug, do you touch your chest or you
Or touch your tips.
full body
Body
go?
go? Or like,
Anyone lah.
Do you hug like that? Or you hug full touching it?
not really hugful lah. Like I mean, the shoulder will touch, but not the belly. You know,
Oh, shit.
like it's more like
Shoulder
that.
lah.
lah.
Yeah, so that is an awkward hug already. That's a PR hug.
It's
that's
not
what
like a
they call
pride
it.
hug lah. That's for sure lah. It's a PR hug lah. I admit it's.
A true hug is like that one.
Yeah, but
a PR hug is like that.
Who does
So
a
just
true?
chest.
Do you do a true hug?
I don't remember when was the last time I did a
Yeah.
full hug.
With
I
Vivan.
think half
Probably
touching
my girlfriend,
shoulders.
Shout out Vivan, man. She's
Vivan.
looking for a job too. Is she has a job?
She found a job.
Yeah, she found a job. And
Okay.
it's not really a job anymore.
That's quick.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a job.
We're looking for jobs.
Just DM creating wave.
Running this space is not cheap.
Hold on. The phone is ringing. Can I get a consent to do an ad plug?
Yes, we can.
Right. So the first plug is
Against that.
shout out to the guy who rented the space to us for free. You know,
Hey,
Creating Waves Studio. This I gotta have him here. You know, it's like more of a what do you call it?
overseas.
Courtesy.
Professional courtesy.
Professional courtesy.
Yeah.
And right now, if you guys are looking for people to do fancy ass videos for you, fancy videos and photo shoots, who you gonna call?
Creating wave.
Ghostbuster.
1-800.
Creating wave. Creating wave.
You can Google his business name. It's CREATIN.
First of all, it's called Wave Studio.
It's called Wave
Oh,
Studio.
wave studio. Yeah.
But the business is called Creating Waves.
Yeah, because hey, I make the waves, man. You get what I mean? You know why they call me Rain Man? Because I make it rain.
And this is the end of the plug. It's time to hang up the phone. Right. Hey, T-Man. So how do you feel?
Honestly, I thought you were gonna say against that, man.
We're gonna have 2 plugs, bro. You can't have one, man.
Okay.
We're gonna have more than one. That's why you're gonna promote the ad buys in the future.
Okay.
So that 100% will pay like. How much do you reckon a podcast can make from getting sponsors?
Not a lot.
Depends
Do you know how much do you think who was the top guy before this?
Today?
Fashion
On a
Week?
podcast.
Fashion Week?
No.
The
Yeah,
Genie
Fashion
Boy.
Week.
Oh, no, right now the biggest.
Oh yeah, Genie Boy. Mama
right.
Sash.
Who's the one that talked to Seth Sadiq?
Mama Sash? Mama Sash.
Yeah.
Mama Sash. Yeah, those
Mama.
guys are pretty big actually. Harvin Skin though, is it? Right.
No,
No,
lah.
Genie
Harvey's
Boy.
Skin is talk football one.
Oh.
No.
But he also-
Harvey's Skin got much. That one is fucking good. Honestly, it's fucking good.
Actually, no, they got what they did was pretty smart. What I think was pretty smart is they invited. It's a football.
No, got 2 different.
No, but their football podcast is pretty smart. So they
yes,
don't
yes.
only invite famous influencers. They actually invite die-hard
fan.
fans
Yes,
to come
yes,
talk
yes.
shit. One. So like apparently like four different teams just come and bang each other.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's quite good. It's quite
Game
good.
came
Yeah.
out right.
Hey, we should all bang Tottenham. Is Tottenham doing well?
Tottenham, bro.
Tottenham.
I think it's 5th or 4th. 5th, I think.
Oh really? Do you see your son Kim Jong-un on a CK cover?
I saw.
Underwear.
He sent it to me. I replied him. What did I say? The coolest guy.
Coolest guy, period, and something like that.
Something like that.
Do you feel like do you like him that much that you know?
I
you
think
buy
he's
the underwear?
I mean, I wouldn't wear CK underwear, but I think he's a really great player for an Asian guy.
But then again, that statement is very biased in the sense that how many Asians only in the game?
I mean, not a lot, but not.
No, okay. What I found out is there's a lot of Korean players
Yes.
in Germany.
Yes,
In Europe lah. In all sides, Europe
yes,
side.
yes.
UK not so much, but in Europe there's a lot. They're mostly like in
So they play the German league.
yeah, German league, Spanish league, more on those side lah.
But not everyone can perform like him.
Yeah,
Top that, honestly, yeah.
Like he is more not a bench player like. He's
Yeah,
like a
he's-
starter
he's
lah. Those
good,
guys
he's
are probably like some bench, some starters.
Yes.
No offense to you guys, I can't play football for shit, man. T apparently can. T is
I can't really play football. I'm just big lah. That's why I'm the goalkeeper. I
that-
block off like.
Did they gaslight you to be a goalkeeper? Let's be honest.
I mean, don't really have a choice. I fucked up my leg. I can't run. I can't shoot for shit.
But so why do you bother playing?
I mean, I still enjoy the sport lah. I want to sweat lah. What other things can I play?
But why? How do you set by being a keeper?
Hey, you do sweat also. You play keeper. It's hot. About movement also. And
What movement? You say you can't move your legs, what?
Nyama upper body one mah.
Do you dare to like? You know,
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No,
You don't die for the ball anymore.
Nah, fuck it, bro.
Now it's all
I don't want to risk it, bro. It's either like 3 months on the crutches and the fucking
Techwear.
techwear thing. You guys seen it before? Or I just let the ball go in.
That looks like a mischief upcoming collection.
Bro,
right there.
that thing
That's
is
a vibe
suffering.
right there,
That thing
man.
is suffering, bro.
that's a
Shower
vibe
and
right
stuff.
there.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
No, I'm not doing that.
Wait,
anymore.
let's go back to the brands, man. So the collection that you design 100%. What would you consider your genre of design for them?
Okay. Recently, when you discuss with our boss lah, we call this in Chinese I just call it 文青. Basically, it's more of a
Hipster.
I wouldn't say hipster. It's more like Noah, New York,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
those guys.
Street minimalism.
Something like that. So it's like fashion for grown up. They are not into like hype shit anymore, but rather than comfortable, good cuttings,
But
stuff
wouldn't
like
they,
that.
like you say, what? Grow up not into hype shit. Man, they're still chasing hype, bro. Fuck.
Who?
Okay,
Then
no,
then
okay,
the
so
younger
the-
audience. I'm catering to the older
Yeah,
one.
But the older ones are doing it too.
So the older ones, people like our age, we chase like more minimal stuff.
That we
but
chase
at-
like
but at the
every door.
at the same time, we want it to have like a brand presence.
Yes.
You want to buy brand, but we don't want it to be loud. You get what I mean? So they call this phase of life a mature, streetwear, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's stir some shit today. So at your perspective right now, right, if you were to compare yourself to the local brands today,
Yep.
you rank yourself in where? Okay, let's put the list down the five. You can include yourself. Who do you
Okay.
think is the top 5 right now? You can include yourself.
Okay, this is my personal opinion.
Hey,
no.
If you guys feel like we're shitting on you,
I mean, you guys shouldn't feel offended. Like, they, I don't buy Adidas, but I'll shoot Adidas, right?
Okay.
No hate here. And then everybody's out to make money and just enjoy their own lives.
And just don't.
I only
hate-
like one brand, man. Li-Ning, bro.
Yeah, there you go, man. So you
Okay.
see, he has a preference, but he don't wear Li-Ning.
but he like that.
Hey,
Anything is possible for him.
Yeah, so
it's
anything
a,
is
it's a
possible.
mindset. It's a
Yeah,
mindset.
Yeah, so you're 5. You can include yourself,
5. I thought for me, it's definitely gonna be against Lab.
Okay.
His idea is good. Everything is good. He's
Okay.
way ahead of, I think, a lot of local brand. No offense.
Yeah,
no offense.
Why should I
Okay.
not be offended?
I think Future Made Studio is doing well.
Okay.
That's my second. Third, I'll give it up to TNT. They
TNT.
really good.
I honestly not gonna lie, man. They actually made
They-
themselves
yeah,
to be
yeah.
more, they actually broke out of that comfort zone and went a bit further.
TNT, then I'll put myself on 4th lah. HDPC.
Wait, you put TNT fourth, what?
I put third.
Oh, so it's 5th.
5th. Local brand right now.
Okay, well, you see missed out the OPT or so many other guys.
different
OPT is good, but
They're more mass market lah. They're not like really.
I mean they know their audience They know what they're doing, what they're releasing They target it very well. But 5th one, hardly local brand. Who else
Come on,
Carry
man.
so much 100%, man.
True Let me think.
Oh,
Let me think.
shit,
Let me think a
man.
list of brand we carried.
I'm at no position to say any names.
Well, he's gonna get his question too, man.
Fuck man, 5th one.
Hey, it's taking me long to get a 5th, man.
I have a lot of brand coming in my mind, but I'm thinking which one do I have?
No, it's just a look. Just one more.
Mm,
It doesn't have to be great brands, like it's personal preference, man. I'll name my 5 too.
okay lah, 5th I think P&M is gonna be on the 5th also. Passion and Mortar.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean they are in the game for quite long and they still make themselves relevant. Yeah,
that's an interesting answer.
I mean by relevant.
Why are you
Yeah,
Huh? No. I'm neutral.
yeah. I think I'm gonna these 5 lah.
Interesting. But I agree, brand growth, I think TNT and Against that did very well. They
Yeah.
actually made
a lot bigger. It's good.
But also, of course, a lot of other good brands as well.
Of course, a lot.
Like Good
of brands.
Times,
But it's different
Rotten.
scale, lah. You know, everybody
Yeah.
scales differently. You know, some people come a bit later, some people a bit. You know,
Yes, yes,
games
yes,
have
yes.
been around for a long time, and so has
Yes.
TC, FutureMate, and all them started pretty much the same time. You know, so different. Yeah, but yeah, HDPC, man, it's a brand to look out for.
But definitely personal opinion lah. No
Even if
shades
it's-
or nothing.
There's nothing wrong with it. People like to eat carrot. Some people don't like to eat carrot.
I like to eat carrot.
Yeah, you like. I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking
You're racist.
Then who's your top 5?
my top 5. Honest opinion. Number 1 would be. I would say against that, solely because I see how hard Sean's hustle.
Yes, yes.
Not only the brand direction, you know, but as a human being, you know, I've
Yes.
seen the man. You know, honestly, I forgot to share. Inviting him, and fuck, it's your fault.
I think a basketball game today.
Oh yeah, the basketball game today.
Yeah.
But Sean is a hustler, man.
Hustler, really. We work
I think-
very, very hard.
TNT also did very well. FutureMate is also very consistent.
So you say
Good Times where it's
TNT
good too.
second.
What?
Wait, you're gonna react?
Against Good Times,
Ah.
FutureMate. Who else did I buy?
The one hanging there? Why you not wearing the...
HDPC. Yeah,
Hey,
best.
you sure or not? Don't force yourself to say, man.
And break
Hey,
HDPC.
sure or not?
Shit, man. Honestly, local bag I don't buy much. I wouldn't lie. I buy the ones that I know. Oh, Johnny's Bodega, man.
Johnny
Oh,
Bodega.
Johnny's
Let's go.
Bodega.
Hey, you fucked up, man. This my 5 is legit. Your 5 is pretty. I mean, it's good, it's not bad. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not saying Johnny is not good.
Personal opinion. Sorry, personal opinion. Yeah, Johnny's Bodega. No, Johnny's Bodega is a pretty good idea.
It's good, it's good.
It's always
It's
good idea.
all his
It's a lot,
content.
a lot.
I was just speaking to Tim the other day. His idea is very, very fresh,
Yeah,
very, very
It's
good.
very, very fresh. I mean, it hits the audience now.
Yes, yes.
You need
It
fast
hits
stuff.
me lah, like football related
Related
stuff.
fast
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, so we asked Benjamin Wave now, man.
What
So who's your
Top five.
5 not brand, you know, top 5 production studio?
Oh, this one is very... I honestly, I don't know a lot of people.
Oh shit.
I don't know a lot of people, but I can drop some names. Number 1 is Wave Studio.
It's
No
your own,
doubt, no doubt.
Okay, man.
I'm biased like that. I
No
work
doubt.
hard enough.
Yes.
I
You
work
gotta
hard enough.
suck your own dick sometimes.
Gotta suck my own dick sometimes.
Suck your own dick
Tastes good,
sometimes. Yeah.
Second,
Tastes good.
ooh, second, shit, man. It's very good. Honestly, I wouldn't want to give it a specific order lah. I'll just give my top 5. Is that fair?
Oh, PR, so I should say that, G.
No, we know already just by
Hey.
saying the name.
I'm
down,
gonna drop
order.
friends that I know only, man, for real.
I mean,
Because
that's what you know. That's what you know. I mean, you can drop international guys. You know, like, oh, I want to drop.
You say local.
I believe in my friends,
Yes.
and I believe in flourishing together. That's all I need in life,
Yes,
man.
let's fucking go.
Yeah. Wave Studio is number 1.
You didn't mention your friends, man.
Wave Studio, okay. Wave Studio number 1. Shout out Studio CP.
Oh, let's go.
Shout out AE Creatives.
Yes, let's go.
Shout out Hustlings.
Who's Hustling?
Shout out. Who else? Let me drop one more first.
Fast Game Studio, drop lah.
Shout out Fast Game Studio. That's all we need in life,
There
man.
you go, man.
That's all we need.
Wait, sorry, who's hustling? Sorry.
Hustling is my
Lobak,
friend
Lobak.
Loba and Sarah.
Right. Okay. Lobak is good.
Shout out
Photo.
Hustling.
Shout out all these. These are all the studios you need to know.
Shout out the hustlers, man. Honestly, there's a lot of studios here.
There's a lot of studios, but I'm biased like that, straight up.
It's not only buyers, everybody is doing their own thing, you know. I
Yeah.
think we are taking a lot more of the streetwear, fashion,
But-
lifestyle bullshit.
Do you guys think having an agency is like having a clothing brand these days?
Yes.
Right.
Look at Mischief. They are literally what the agency would do to pivot into a brand like that. Because they literally think how to fuck around with you. Their products are not meant to be worn on, it's meant to fuck with you.
I mean, yeah, it's not my side. It's very, very smart,
And they fucking did a good job. I mean, every time they did it, it's a good job. They did that blood shoe that fucked you too.
Yeah.
Hey, was that anytime they did the blood shoe?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Well,
So, honestly,
little
they
X.
did a good job, man. Like,
Then-
that's what everybody should be. Right?
But did you guys foresee what was your path back then and now?
Hell no, man.
No. Honestly, no. I don't see myself.
Because
doing it.
accidentally.
Then what's your take on the transition and shift of careers?
It's easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it's possible. It's
Is it-
possible. It's never too late.
Is it something that is straight up, real? Is it something that this may not be what I want, low key regret, but this can try makan, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Not just low-key cari makan, hey, do it lah, of course. Hard work lah.
I mean, you gotta do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
gotta
have
do it
interest in it lah. Don't just
You gotta
fucking
like
pay good, then you
able to
do it lah.
good things lah, not just
Yeah.
fucking you can.
But then again, going back to what I asked, which is it's not what you want to do. So this one, did you force yourself onto liking it or?
I wouldn't say force. Maybe it had some interest to it. Like when you studied mass comm, do you want to be a t-shirt design,
Never thought of it in the early stages.
right?
I
Because you
just
never
wanna,
you never know anyone who does it, right?
yeah, I just want to
See?
go into event. That's
So
all.
I didn't know we were there was a class you could take to learn how to take pictures or take
Yeah.
videos or design, or like specifically to what we do today, because we wasted so many fucking time learning shit we don't even use, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I learned everything at masscom.
What way you want to go into event though?
I don't know. That's what I see lah. Last time I had to go. I see all these concerts
You like
like
concert lah.
them lang cool like
Then
that.
let's say, okay, now you're in-house designer, you design for clothing and stuff. Let's say in the near future, would you ever consider going back to your initial career field that you wanted to do back then?
Not. I mean, okay. My initial career plan when I'm in high school, I wanted to be a pilot. Honestly, fucking laugh for G, right? I did not see that coming, man. Honestly speaking, yeah. Honestly, since I want to be a pilot, I haven't got license to go study. So in order to study piloting,
2020 eyesight, what?
eyesight I got no problem.
Yeah.
But actually, you don't have to be a perfect eyesight to be pilot.
Alright. I mean, back then at least I knew it was a criteria lah.
I don't know. That's why I know. I think I got the certificate to study, but just some of my dad's friend, my friend's brother tell me like, why you want to do this? Like a lot of my friends, they are jobless. Some are like Grab drivers.
But that's only because of COVID, but after COVID.
No, that was way before COVID.
Oh, I mean, back then
That was
there's
way
too
before
many, man.
COVID. Too many of them. And also studying is not cheap also.
Yeah.
It's 300k back
But
then.
the thing is, how do you fit into the cockpit?
Bro, got Airbus one, bro. It's big. Okay. That's the one concert. Okay, it's actually a fun fact. I went to this consultant lah. So, in order to pass the test, there's like a small airplane for you to fly in person. So like
the test is if you fit it.
Then he looked at me. Then he's like, I don't know. You might not able to fit in the fucking airplane. So I'm like, okay lah. Maybe I mean, then I will look.
Okay, so you were there already.
No, I'm not on the plane. I'm just a consultant. It's his office lah. It's the office.
But he looked at you and think like, oh.
He actually give it a thought. He said it might be a problem of you fitting into that particular plane, but big airplanes no problem. I've seen big ass pilots before.
Drop me one name.
I mean, of course, I don't know their name. They probably name like Kairu, you know all these.
This guy is being a racist.
I don't know, man. Here's your captain speaking. My name is Hairu. You know, it's this kind of names.
Do you still consider being a pilot now?
If one day I'm rich,
You just
I will just take a license lah.
Why?
Fly
Just
private
you're
lah.
rich, you just buy a plane and charter some flight.
I want to fly the thing. It's not about being in the plane. It's about flying the plane.
So your dream is to. So if you're gonna be an animal, you want to be a bird lah.
I'm not a bird lah, but it's just fun lah. You know, from here to there, to a few hours time.
So would you skydive?
Scared of my as I grew older, fucker.
What?
I mean, skydive and flying an airplane is two different things, man.
You gotta expect the worst, man. The
Yeah.
worst is that
Bro, who expect you go out the plane one day? Fuck man, today I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna go.
this guy will expect that.
Yeah, every time I enter a plane, I expect the plane to crash.
But I mean, I got nothing to say lah.
That is why I bloody hate flying, man. Because of the reason. Constantly haunts me and like, oh shit. So my logic is like that. It's like car crash, yes, the odds are higher to happen. Yes,
chances of surviving
chances
higher.
of survival is very high as well.
Yes.
Plane odds are low, but bro, once you kena anything also gone, bro.
I mean, so far I think it's quite rare that we will get into a plane crash.
I mean, one in a million,
don't
one
think
in
so.
a million.
If it does happen, then
Yeah, it's your time lah. It's
your
really
time.
your time. It's really one in a million lah.
It's your time.
But again, speaking of that, what are your biggest fears in life? One,
Like fears and as in like
generally
Stroke.
fear.
I think I don't get
stroke ah.
No, wait, fuck. I think a stroke is the
Fuck,
worst.
that's very specific, man.
I mean, it's unexpected, what?
Okay.
Like this is one of the ways that we could die unexpectedly.
Are you
yeah.
fear of stroke or fear of dying?
The stroke lah, more than dying lah. At least dying you can expect. A stroke you cannot expect.
You can or you see coming like 超干 already.
You
right?
can, you
Yeah,
can see
but by the
coming.
time you can react to it, you probably.
No man got symptoms also mah. Like sudden
sometimes it's
cry.
another day, you know.
Just another day, another.
You know what I'm saying?
time's
Just
up.
like boom, it happens. You don't let it happen. No, but you guys got a body checkup.
I was playing. Let me ask Nigel for it.
What you want to ask Nigel?
We be saying what to bro. I don't want to go there alone, man.
Why scary is it?
Yeah lah.
Scared what?
Yeah, it's scary.
It's scary lah.
It's scary.
At least I go with your friend. At least I can.
If you feel healthy for the past year,
Bro, look at me, man. Honestly, I've been having. I mean, yeah. Heartache lah. I think you all know also. Sometimes I feel.
Heartache is very subjective,
Chest cramp, is it the right word? Like I feel like something.
Heartburn,
I don't know, is it
It could be heartburn, man.
or just muscle?
Maybe you
I
just
don't
eat too
know.
damn much, bro.
Maybe lah. That's why I feel, or maybe my sitting posture.
I
wasn't
noticed
right.
either that you sitting posture or you eat too fast. I noticed you eat bloody fast one.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, see man, there you go. Something's gotta slow it
my
down.
mother always taught me this: the food won't run away one. Okay. Don't need to be so fast.
Maybe last time had to fight for his food there.
Maybe back in these days, you know.
Maybe that's why you got so big because you keep winning, man.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So D, do you have a girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. What type of girls do you like? What are your parents like? Do you like Chinese tea?
I'm okay with all kind of races.
Very PR guy right here.
Racist? I mean,
It's true,
we're
it's
all
true.
humans.
He's not racist, it's true. I agree.
We're all humans.
Am I a racist?
You are, yes, to an extent.
Will you date other race other than Chinese?
Of
Yeah,
course.
Of course. I've dated other race.
Yeah, of course.
I've dated other race.
Okay. To be fair, to be very fair, to be completely 100% honest right here, I'm very picky lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of religion?
Picky in terms of
shades?
okay, so so picky in terms of, you know how every specific race got their specific default features one. I'm very particular in terms of the features.
Well,
So which one you like? Chinese
Not really also. Actually Indian people are very good. Indian and Malays have very good features, cannot deny.
Structure is higher, man.
Different, man. Advanced, bro.
Those all very high.
Chinese people has the worst feature ever, man. For real.
No lah, we all need some. See luck.
Generally Chinese people, their face are flat.
Hey, if
You
you're
get what I
lucky,
mean?
you no small eyes, that's a big deal already, man.
I got small eyes, so I learned to embrace it. Yeah. Yeah, but Chinese people generally have flat face, flat head, very low nose.
But what do you with head?
Huh? Head shape is not nice. So some Chinese guys, they shave bald, it's flat one behind, it's not round. You get what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
talking about girls, man.
Girl is something else flat lah.
What do you see? Like, do you agree that TikTok nowadays is a bit ridiculous
In terms of?
in terms of the content that is being uploaded?
I don't think so. It's like newspaper back then. It's the same thing. I think of it. Nothing.
Go see girls dancing with their bras.
Because they don't have that kind of technology on that. If they can print that on a newspaper, they would have done that already.
That wouldn't be legal though. All these people don't have shit like that. Solely just because our country is, a Muslim country, we don't print any sort of like.
No lah, I feel that just TikTok in general is just fast food content.
Yes.
Easy
No,
to
but what
consume.
would you say like the girls who literally thirst trap? What do you call that?
Nothing wrong with the strapping.
Hot talk.
You see happy. I see happy.
I see happy, my eyes happy, my brain happy,
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it makes it so hard to go outside to a restaurant and use your phone because every time you go in reels, it's mostly tits.
That's because your algorithm is fucked. You look
Okay,
at
you know
tits
what?
most of the time.
Speaking of that, I was just about to say this already.
I don't use TikTok. I don't use TikTok.
No. We'll pull out our phones. We show our
I don't want a phone, man.
We show our explore page.
I don't believe.
Just put a phone there, man. So we put our phone, put a table, put your explore feed.
No. Okay.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay. I'm going back to what you said. You said that it's hard for you to.
Let's go.
No, you say it's hard for you to look at your phone when there's all thirst traps, right? As you're in public. But nothing wrong with that, right?
No, put your phone on the top.
Okay, we just gotta refresh it one time, just to be fair.
Okay.
Wait for Ben. Wait.
Refresh,
Refresh. This is okay. Refresh it.
Bad shit, man, my own. I'm just refreshed.
You just refresh.
My old pictures,
Now I refresh decent already, but still got some tits and.
What is decent? This is not. This is not.
There's more. 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
bro.
just to prove that I refresh one time with all tits, and it says a lot lah.
This is bouncing, bro.
There you go, man.
Hey man, a man's got to do what a man's got to do, man.
Algorithm, bro.
I like admiring nice bodies, you know.
I mean, if you put it out on the internet, it's for us to watch. I'm not gonna say anything about
Yeah,
that.
it's like all the midget videos I send. It's
No, okay, I'm not wrong with that. Okay, so yes, we watch midget videos and like disabled people, that kind of stuff like that.
Mentally challenged.
Yeah, and honestly, it's not by choice. I didn't choose to watch.
Yeah, it just pop up.
Like they pop up, and short form content is like 5 seconds. Sometimes
Yeah.
you see the context, you don't really get it,
Yeah.
and then when you get the context, it's a bit too late.
Yeah, they'll suggest
Like
you
it's
more,
already
more,
like
more,
burned in
more.
my head.
I don't see any wrong with that, honestly.
No, if you want to blame the guy who uploaded it, don't blame the people who watch it because
If the
I mean,
people,
they're comfortably shooting it,
Yes,
uploading
exactly.
it.
like even the Paralympic
Yeah.
account is reposting all this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I guess they are happy in their own bodies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's no
Hey,
judgment.
man.
Man. You know, it's putting a lot of smiles on people's faces.
Exactly. It makes my day, man. You know what I mean? It makes my friend happy. It makes me happy.
It's, yeah. I mean, I'm not judging them in a bad way, but it's just, you know,
No judgment.
it's just a content lah.
Now, first of all, they are working out. You're not. I'm not working out too. So what can we say, right?
First of all.
So let me ask
So
you.
maybe we are the really disabled guys.
No, okay. So let me ask you this: is there any form of quote unquote bad content on the internet?
Yeah.
What defines bad content?
When you're out of line,
What do you mean out of the line?
like when you start using the N word, when you start, attacking religion, attacking people's personal lives, I guess.
Right.
Like cancel culture is a good example of
Yes,
that.
yes,
I mean,
yes,
like
yes,
to
yes,
have
yes.
the internet bang you and cancel you, shit, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking powerful. There's a lot of power in the people.
There's a lot of power.
Yeah, I think
you can shut down people just by doing that. You can't shut down governments, sadly. Oh, actually, you can.
You
You can't overthrow, but you can.
To a certain
Yeah,
extent.
to a certain- they can cause problems.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, like you see the Trump stuff, the rallies happen because the internet, right? Everybody has their own space to talk.
So in with that said, is internet a dangerous place?
It is a bit.
Yes, it's dangerous.
It is not. you
But
know,
it's also a very, very helpful place. If you
no, like I said, when we are not even using the dark web, like we are just the tip of
the tip, yeah, iceberg, yeah.
Like there's still so much things that we can access.
The amount of memes, man, I swear to God, man.
I think I'll go to hell faster if I access that.
What?
That's why they got filter. Usually, the one guy work at Google or something, they filter or shit.
Oh,
or
really?
Yeah.
Then what else?
Imagine the fucker don't filter, then.
No, imagine how he can stay sane, bro, or seeing all that random fucked up
That's
shit.
why I don't know. A friend of mine told me before. They every 2 months or 3 months
They
they will
rotate
give them. No, they'll give them money to go see psychiatrists or.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's that's fucked up.
Man.
Shit that you see online.
all that
sometimes.
shit. I
But
saw.
how you know you will go to hell or heaven?
I don't believe in that lah. Honestly, I
Either.
don't. However, just die. You die lah. That's all.
You just become ashes.
Ashes forever lah.
Damn.
So if you die, would you prefer to be buried or burned?
Burn.
Isn't that bad for the environment?
I say.
Hey, it's not true, man.
Yeah.
It goes back to the soil, bro.
Yeah, but the
Because
burning process
Burning.
itself.
Yeah. Burning process.
It's just one body.
But then again, you see, there's no better way to do it. Burn is bad for
No, if you bury the fella,
It's a waste
it will
of land.
decompose, but it takes a long ass time.
and a waste of land.
Not really. I think they got new thing now. It's just make it into a plant or some shit.
Yeah, but that's expensive.
That's
not cheap.
expensive.
I mean, that's an eco-friendly way of doing it.
Yeah, but that's not gonna grow overnight, man. Like,
Yeah lah.
You know, you guys gotta cry a lot of tears for it to grow overnight, man.
So what's the best way to do it?
Eat lah.
Chop it up,
Chop it up, friend.
family, like last gathering, you know.
Yeah, last supper.
A long ass table, then you tie your
Yeah,
hand at the back there.
We'll eat.
Yeah.
We dine, we feast, man. You get what I mean?
Like I'm in you know.
Let's stir some shit out again.
Let's go.
So
Man.
T,
Yes.
in your experience of working in this industry, right? Do you think that the people that's applying for these kind of jobs today are just here for the clout and not really to work?
There's two type of person lah. There's one really in this job for they want to achieve something, they want to prove something. Some is just for the money and also for the clout.
Nothing wrong though.
Are you for the clout or you for the what's the other thing? Is it?
Do it for
To prove
yourself.
something.
I believe I do it for myself to prove something.
So what is the goal of your life, man? You know, what do you want to? Where do you say like, oh, I'm time to retire, man. I'm the best in the world.
Retire, I feel very hard because every year is, I mean, even though it's the same thing, clothes, releasing clothes, blah, 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 but it's every year different. So you're gonna shoot your goals higher and higher, higher and higher, higher and higher. But to which extent, I don't know lah.
What's your goal this year?
Huh?
What's your goal?
Sales, in terms of sales, and also brand appearance.
What?
In terms of people knowing your brand. Yeah.
Are you doing anything big this year? Anything you can tell the audience, you know, like something you can start saving up now, you know?
I had a sneak peek of that collection. It's
Yeah.
pretty fire.
Yeah.
For real.
But I have
Like-
to say one thing, like all these crossover collabs of like, you know, media houses and brands, I think it's been not done tastefully. You know? I don't know about you guys,
Alright.
but Uniqlo was like,
Yeah, of course.
you know, it's never great. It's always like, I'm gonna just put a print on it and call it a day.
But sometimes it's not about what we want. It's all about
Not the mass ones.
not the best one. It's the certain asset is provided by them.
Also,
Yeah.
they don't have a choice.
We don't have a choice unless we can
Work within their.
I mean, we can come up with our own design, but it just have to make sense to them. Need approval. It need fucking long
It's
time.
normal.
Yeah.
It's normal.
So if let's say they don't approve, you just wasted your effort. Let's say approval it takes about 1 or 2 months. Then 1 or 2 months there you just wasted it. So might as well you just use the asset, make it into your own design language, and just release it.
What is your favorite brand, man?
Huh?
What's your favorite brand?
My favorite brand?
Yeah.
Palace.
Palace.
Yeah.
Why?
Shout out Palace.
Shout out Palace, man. Shout out Foreheads too.
Foreheads.
Foreheads.
I don't know. I mean, the item they put out is pretty straightforward sometimes, but very good storytelling.
So would you say that your goal for HDPC is to be like Palace too?
Before that, yes, it was like Palace, but I think not mature enough in a way lah. I feel Palace is still. I mean, I might be wrong lah, this thing, but for me, it's like I want to be, because I wouldn't see myself wearing Palace in like 10 years down the road, right? I want to wear something more clean. I can wear every day.
Yeah.
Palace, I just wear one time. The next day, people go say, "Hey, you wearing Palace again?"
So, but then again, usually for brand, people would design for the next generation.
Yeah.
Some people would design for the
Young
their generation.
Their generation.
Yeah. So, which one as a person working on the clothing brand, which would be the ideal direction in your opinion?
I think it's what you are experienced at the moment. So let's say, I think very good example is, for example, Tunwei. He's into camping outdoor and stuff.
Yeah.
So his collection, it actually reflects on his launches.
Yeah.
I think that's the best, because then only customer can relate to you. They will see Tunwei like to go camping and stuff. Then you'll come out with stuff like that. Then people will only engage with you.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
But I'll say that my style now is minimalistic. I think it's easy, man.
It's just simple lah. It's just
Simple,
everything just put
now
out.
it's like cutting and kind of bullshit. Is
I have more than 10 black t-shirt.
different
but-
cutting.
That's a fucked up part. Yeah, it's all different cutting. Every morning, I'll try on different black tees.
Are you for real?
For real, I'm not joking.
What is wrong with you, man?
I'll see which one.
That's a psychotic move right there, eh?
No, it's different.
So does it fit the mood of your day?
I don't know. Some is like slightly faded. Sometimes you just want to wear
Some
slightly.
is loser neck.
Loser neck. See which one you want to wear.
Oh my god, man.
But for me, I'm not as chaotic as him. For me, I just pre-plan my outfit the day before, so that during the next day I don't need to rush. I know what I'm going to wear in my head already.
Okay.
That's a lot of effort, man.
But I cannot eat. So if I were, let's say I wake up late and I cannot find the stuff that I already pre-planned, I will panic. I will panic, and that day will be ruined for me. That is my OCD.
I mean, look at what he's wearing now. If you pre-planned this yesterday, not gonna lie, man, it takes like 5 minutes or less.
Today is a chill day, man. You get what I mean? Chill day.
I mean, it's still pretty decent, man. Carhartt. And
Yeah, that's how I roll.
That's New
how I
Balance?
pull up, man. New Balance.
Alright, that's a pretty cool
Couldn't
brand.
run.
Check the underwear. Underwear is Ralph, bro.
Oh, you meant to buy the Ralph, huh?
Don't add me, man.
It says
Don't
polo.
add
The
me.
cap.
The cap is, you know.
Hey,
we keep it low key, bro. We don't
Hey,
name
we
drop
don't
right
do
here.
segments like this, man. We don't talk about outfits on this segment.
True.
Swag check.
Wait. I had a very good question I had in mind just now. So let's say, okay, I'm running a production house. Okay. So in terms of running this type of business, there is like, okay, we start smaller scale, then become a big an agency or become a production house in the future. That's the end goal. That's a bigger goal. So as a clothing brand, in my opinion, I see that there is just drops and drops.
Yes.
What is the upscale part for running a clothing brand?
You have to be very aware of your sell-through. So if let's say you release a collection by this month, right? This I learned recently lah. So if you don't clear off your collection by a certain period of time that you set, then it's very impossible for you to achieve the bigger goal of your yearly goal lah. So I think that is something that you have to be aware of, and also
But that's just financially.
financially, yes.
That's just financially what I'm talking about in terms of the scale of the brand. Like for example, takkan like any clothing brand ever like, okay, we start off doing t-shirt, then slowly
Yes,
we
yes.
expand to do, oh shit, maybe we start off like a branding agency, or we start off a furniture thing on the side, food on the side. Is there a way for clothing brand to do stuff like that? If not, forever it will be just
Clothing brand lah.
clothing.
Oh, but there are brands who pivot like that lah. Or usually they start as brand, then they go into branding. You see like John,
I mean, John started off as a
Woodboard,
Woodboard,
like
yeah.
this. They are like a
Kebalik,
pipe
yeah.
agency lah. Then they, eventually people see their taste curation good. Like give you shoe to do, which is good. I think it's the nowadays if your in-house creative is not strong, Your brand.
I think it comes down to collaboration because you can't achieve things like that on your own on land. For example, we were speaking about balances now. So you did collab with AMG, Mercedes. So you actually open another route into automotive.
Fair,
I think that's the way of doing it.
So that
Collaboration.
is the way for brands to scale up, like.
Yes.
Which is what everyone like Tesla or Mazda is the same, you know, they start collaborating with
Yeah,
brands.
Honda and stuff,
Like
yeah.
all these fellas are, you know, you guys doing Disney. I guess it's one way lah. But I still believe that if your in-house creative is shit, then your brand is gonna be shit, man.
Yeah lah.
Do you not agree? Every business who dabbles in the anything creative or fashion, whatever, you should have a CD in your office.
Yes.
Or like someone who is an art director lah, somebody who understands the, you know,
Yeah.
like the direction of design. Just not only just like right now, I realize there's a lot of companies who just
Hire a CD.
you hire a graphic designer and you expect a graphic designer to be able to design a clothes.
It can possibly work, but it's a very rare
No, like
thing.
it depends on the person. No? If the graphic designer you hire so happen to be talented, then you're lucky. Or
Yes.
he's already into that shit.
Yes.
You know, if he's not, then you gotta relearn that shit. It's not easy, man. Like nobody can just pop out of office and just design you a fucking t-shirt to sell the next day, right?
Yeah.
Like that shit is just not possible. People really underestimate the value of this, you know, people. So that's like how people are outsourcing jobs to you, to all these
Yeah.
other people. It's the same, man, because they lack those people in the company. Right?
Yeah.
And people don't. For some reason, I realized a lot of local brands don't have a CD that's like, you know,
There's a lot of brand with CD lah, but whether
at least the ones has been here around, yes lah.
yeah. But whether the CD makes sense or not
Yeah,
is
like a
another
lot of young brands don't have CD. It's usually the owner himself is like, they try to build it around out, which is
Yeah.
nothing wrong. It's
Nothing wrong,
part of the
nothing
game,
wrong,
lah, but, you know, good suggestion is I think you should have a CD, man. I mean, just because you got good taste, it's always good to have someone who actually understands how to bring it to life, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that easy. Like just because you have a vision doesn't mean you know how to get there.
Okay. Yeah, it makes
This
sense.
is what I think. You know?
Deep, bro.
Hey, like, I've been in this game for a long time, man. You see a lot.
You
of
end up with a game, man.
That's
First of
true.
all.
Hey, but it's okay, man. You gotta get game to learn shit, man. Otherwise, you're never gonna learn, right?
Yeah.
Do you get game?
So wait. Speaking of that, after since recently you did the podcast with Sean and shit, you get a lot of DMs from younger
Oh, wait, listen to it.
No,
Start that
no,
question.
no.
When you were short podcast, do you talk?
I did, but not as much. I don't feel as comfortable as.
Wow! Say,
No. I'm not saying Sean. I'm not
Say
comfortable.
English, you're comfortable in English.
I'm comfortable in both languages, but it's just for me, So Fei Long is like a podcast, very formal, and the tone way is there. You know, they all build a benchmark.
Yes.
So for me, it's very, very hard to,
No, but the worst kind of guest you want is the kind that is too worried about these things. Like I will tell people to come and just do whatever you want, man.
That one different, man. Cause here I'm
Because
comfortable.
cut that, you know, like.
Over there, it's like, cause all his previous guests is all like up there. Then you still got Jane Chuck and stuff. So I get nervous lah.
Why?
But they're not in the room.
No. Why you think yourself as not on their level?
Yeah,
What made you think that way? You give me an answer to
His
this.
net worth. Which
I
my
mean,
net worth.
money aside, I don't. I think it's the duration of how active are they in the previous year. I mean, they've been in the game for quite long already. Right?
Yeah.
Jane easily. 10
definitely,
plus
no
years,
doubt,
yeah.
no doubt. But the thing is, that doesn't discredit you for being a lower level.
Okay.
No, you see those guys who design for Nike or kind of people.
Yeah.
They're not famous,
True.
right? But they are doing big work.
Yeah.
You're buying their shoes, what?
True.
But that doesn't make them not famous. What? The thing is just you just don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Nobody
True.
nobody like, hey, I'm go dig, you know, and
Let me just tell you this: fame is not how you set yourself apart from others.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't determine your level.
like there are famous people who are not successful too. What?
Yeah.
You know, you could be famous for the wrong reasons, like you raped someone or you fucked up in life.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. So, come on, man.
What was I saying?
Come on, man.
Going back to what I said just now.
ah.
So you get a lot of DMs after the podcast, people asking you how's the career like and shit. So what is 3 tips you would want to give to up and coming, younger audience and shit?
Honestly, I feel that if you want to be a graphic designer, yes, you can study it. You can go to a graphic school. You can just do mass comm or anything media related stuff lah. But I feel it's something that is not hard to pick up. In terms of you can learn it on YouTube. It's not that hard. Tutorials.
YouTube is amazing.
Yeah, tutorials everywhere, man. And sometimes I just go.
No, honestly, YouTube if you run out of ideas, right, learning new skills from YouTube will elevate your idea.
No, you should search out this guy. I don't know what's his name, but it's like an Indian guy with a unibrow. He's fucking legit.
You should search up this guy, but I don't know this guy.
No,
Unibrow design guy.
Unibrow in I don't know. You just search on YouTube, man. Unibrow.
So the only thing you remember is not his skill, but you remember he has a unibrow.
It's fucking obvious. It's just connected together, but it's good. Yeah.
You learn a lot from that guy?
Some stuff.
Do you think uni's education is more valuable or YouTube is more valuable?
Of course, uni will build foundation for some certain understanding, but in terms of skill, it's totally up to you. No, okay. Skill is you can learn skill.
Yeah.
You can learn how to use brush tools and stuff.
Yeah.
But what's important for me is the sense and the stuff you consume.
The taste.
The taste. If
Taste is everything, man.
you got the skill, you don't have the taste, then kind of no point, right?
Yeah,
So it comes hand to hand.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think I have taste, I just don't have the skill.
And
Then I acquired the skill. Now my skill and taste combined together.
yeah.
Subjective.
Skill is
Hey man, getting paid to do work, bro. Y'all
Subjective,
go to college and the suffering, man. Shit. Work for yourself, man. That's the best. Start your own business.
no. I think learn first. Don't straight up start up.
No,
I mean,
no,
please don't
Yeah,
start with this.
yeah.
Like, learn first, like.
What is? Let's talk about things that
Ah.
people don't usually talk about. People always tend to flourish stuff, sugarcoat things, man. What is the struggle that us as creative face that nobody can fucking see and people think is fucking glamorous?
Slow ball, man. Well, not only that, like it's a lot of labor, this job. The video will come out looking like fucking movie, nice, lighting is nice, everything, but man, behind the camera, nothing looks good, man. In fact, without editing, that's probably set probably don't look as good either, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of con job in the post work itself, eh.
Then for you, you do coding, you do design.
Design.
What is the struggle that people can't see? And it's not always talked about.
Talking to WeChat. Talking on WeChat.
Not really. I think it's the ideation lah. People just see your outcome. This design is simple.
Yeah.
But they don't know the thoughts that you actually put into the graphic. That you have to go through few drafts. Then only you have the end result there. I think that's something people don't see lah.
Yeah,
people,
definitely.
People always think like, oh fuck, I don't want to pay like, let's say $800, $900 for a graphic like that.
True.
But the thought process behind it, the year that I actually try and error before that, it leads up to the final outcome.
Yep.
People don't see that.
No, but that's the thing though. If nobody, like video also what?
Same
Certain people
everything-
can say,
everything is
but they ask you
Ah.
to do things quicker than usual.
Yeah.
Let's say it's easy.
Yes.
But they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
But they say it's easy, which is the most fucking offensive thing to say to anyone. You
It's
know
a
what I
bit
mean?
unfair lah.
Yeah, it's unfair because you don't know how to,
unfair.
if you know how to do it, if you were like a director that used to be a photographer or whatever, then you tell me how to do it, sure, I believe you.
Yeah.
But you have like a random guy who doesn't do this shit, you're just like a guy who's doing a different role. Then
I think because they don't feel it lah. Because if, for example, doctor earn that much because a patient
Yeah.
feels from
Yeah.
he's
It's
in
10
a
years
bad
of-
shape, then they actually slowly recovering. They're actually in the process with the doctor, so
Yeah.
they feel it's worth it lah. They have to pay the amount of money.
but it's mad, man.
But I mean, it's mad lah, of course.
Like thinking about it, if you work in like a foreign country, you'll probably be fucking loaded, man. Just by if let's say you really clock in the same amount of hours.
yes.
Because we don't work 8 hours a day, man. We work past 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time it's 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
Right? On average, you guys OT most of the time too. You gotta work weekends too. Like overseas, they don't do that shit.
That's life, man. That's something younger people are not ready. Like, in
No,
my
but I'll say
opinion.
this though, the ones who are like 21 and
20
below lah, like 20, like just fresh grads or whatever, you are fucking next level, demanding, like fucking next level, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, my girlfriend told me some fella trying to apply for a company. The fella straight up just DM the company's IG, say, my name is
Salary.
blah blah blah. I'm graduating blah blah blah. I'm looking to work at a company. Do send over more details. You ask the employer to send you more details about the job, bro. Look at the audacity right there, man.
No, there's a lot of people who claim to be designer, but they can't even design a decent looking CV, man.
Canva, bro.
They use Microsoft Word, bro, a template from Word, man.
Yeah.
I think CV for graphic is very important.
It is fucking
Yes.
important.
It
It's
is
everything,
fucking
man. If you can't even design your CV to be attractive, how are you gonna help the company grow?
Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of job application and shit lah. Like, bro, you straight up send me one page and call it a day type beat, I wouldn't even reply you, man.
No, if you really wanna get a job, right, you can't fucking expect. Nowadays they expect things to come to them. It's not so much I'm gonna go chase that shit.
Correct.
Nowadays everything's like you need me more than I need you lah, but fuck, you're replaceable, man.
Yeah.
Everybody is replaceable. Are you replaceable?
I am replaceable.
By
So
who?
what is your solution to that? One day you get replaced. What's next for you?
No.
What's next for me?
Studio CP full time.
That's the plan lah.
Really?
Studio CP, yeah.
So do you think Studio CP, what is the end game for Studio CP?
Of course, we want to make it sustainable for us to have
Like being eco-friendly, sustainable, or
sustainable in terms of financial and stuff of course.
that kind, the money for sustainable?
I mean, no matter how of a bigger dream I want to achieve, but it comes down to financial.
Let's set a goal for Studio CP today, man.
Okay.
Let's set a goal for Sean CP too.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think, do you expect from Sean this year? Like, what do you expect him to upskill? Do you expect him to like, you know, go out his comfort zone and do different things?
Honestly, I don't expect him much because he's honestly doing a lot of work in terms of pushing. He's out almost every week to find client. He joined online courses and stuff. It's just I would say it's my problem here because I still have my data. I mean, okay, well, this kind of problem I can't focus two things to get at once, but I still want to grow HDPC also because.
I mean, I personally been through the
Yeah.
same problems you face. It's normal to go through lah.
Yeah.
Everyone have different priorities in life, so take it at your own pace lah.
I don't remember my podcast being so PR, man.
Hey man,
It's serious.
it's legit, bro.
It's like one is I do from ground up so much emotional attachment to it. It's like if I just call it a day now, it's very, very wasted. It's the time that I've been
For what, Studio CP or 100%?
100%. Yeah.
So when do you think you're gonna step out 100%? Like, what is the limit? Like, after you see the brand is equal to, you know, whatever local brand is successful now?
Well, it's more about, you know, when it's time you are replaced, then that's the time. That's the point.
So do you think, like, okay, because this industry, the creative industry, age is a very big deal, right? Because as we grow older, we cannot take certain jobs that, like, our job tend to skew a bit more different once you get older. Because the creative side evolves as we grow older. So, like, you know, TikTok is never, back then there was no TikTok. Now it's like, I can produce a video just with my phone.
Yes.
You know, like,
Yes.
and we can see we are slowly phasing out into the other end of the spectrum of this business.
guess so.
Like, back then we were in the videos. You know, we were like the talents, we were like the ones doing all this dumb shit. As that phase is over, TikTok comes, and now it's like all this. And there's a lot of people now.
Yeah.
Fucking a lot of talents that you can't even fucking count your fingers.
Yeah.
So do you think, at what age you think you'll stop designing clothes and maybe designing other things? Maybe not streetwear lah. What are you gonna do after streetwear?
After streetwear, I'll just go.
Niches.
Actually, I never thought about it because
Now you're doing a lot of streetwear. That's what you're doing.
yeah, I put a lot of my focus on HDPC for at the moment lah.
Hey, someone deserves a raise right here, bro.
I'm not.
Someone deserves a raise.
I'm not.
I think Simon will very likely watch this.
I'm not asking
If
for
you do
anything.
watch this, right,
I'm not
honestly,
fucking asking for
hey,
anything. No.
the best guy, man.
No.
Gotta keep this guy around, man, Simon.
No.
Don't let him go, you know. You gotta keep him around.
Yeah,
Some
but-
probably watch this, man. He see the two of you in this thumbnail. He probably watch Sean's one too.
Yeah.
No, I don't know when.
I think maybe not recently lah, but he might have watched one of these episodes. But yeah, man. Oh shit. The phone call again.
Another phone call.
Can I get a consent to pick up the phone call?
Let's go.
I'll do an ad plug. Sup, man?
Hello.
This Friday, we got what's happening this Friday?
ABP.
ABP stands for Against by
Fin.
Fin
Fin
Studio.
Studio, yeah.
The good guys at Against will have a
Guys and girls.
guys and girls
yeah.
at no, there's no girls in the office.
Hey,
Fin's team. Go. Fins and Sean got
Oh, okay.
go in office.
The
Yeah.
guys and girls at Against Lab and Fin Studio will be doing a drop
Yes.
party at
Home store.
which is this motherfucker
by 100%.
Yeah, by 100%. So
Yeah.
you guys can drop by this Friday, which is the 15th.
yeah, I'll
14.
do
15.
some giveaway on that day.
Yeah, we'll do some.
Come find me, I'll give you something.
You give-
Finally, his giveaway gonna be out.
Give
lah.
her a D, man.
You come and find me, I'll give you something on that day.
Yeah.
So basically, come and find your friends, get some clothes.
But will this podcast be out by then though?
I'll fucking get it done tonight, man. I'll do a cut match as well.
Sure.
Hey,
Okay.
Fast Game Studio is all about same day delivery. No bullshit
Okay.
here, man.
But yeah, you guys should go to Sean's.
Yeah, I should go to check it out. There's a lot of cool clothes to wear.
Yeah.
Put some
Very, very
pictures.
nice
There's
clothes.
some cool clothes to wear, there's some cool coffee, some cool music,
Activation.
cool shop as well.
Yeah, cool shop and there's
Cool
workshop too.
Agree.
And then there's nothing much around there.
Got
Stussy KL.
Stussy is
Showroom.
dropping a collab on Friday as well.
Martin Rules.
Martin Rules collab is dropping on Friday. Do
Yeah.
come check out. There's a steering wheel cover. There's a
Air freshener.
leather glove. There's air freshener.
Comment.
Car mat.
Fuck you, go to Stussy ah.
Hey,
man.
come on, man. I cannot represent today, lah. But
It's
hey,
Matthew, bro.
Shout out
shout out Matthew.
Shout out showroom, shout out 100%, man.
hey, Shout out Leaning.
Shout out Leaning.
Only shout out
Sports.
Leaning, bro.
There's a lot
Shout
of
out Sports
hashtag in this one call. Now they don't pay me, man. But you know what? I'll allow it. Yeah, so make sure you gotta check out. It's Friday. It's this Friday. Which if you're watching this podcast tomorrow or today,
Hopefully lah.
Thursday, it is the next day. So you gotta drop by Pudu. You know, address is in Against Labs information Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna hang up the phone and gonna do one last thing, which is T. T-Man here is gonna
Drop some bars more lah.
not drop the bars. We basically have a musical guest today.
Yes. I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah, big fan of him.
Yeah.
So you don't even know, man.
Bro.
This guy is at the moment,
The
this
legend
guy
and
is
the myth.
Legend, the myth, the legend, the one and only. Fred again.
Again. Give it
Okay,
up.
it's today's special guest.
Then you can play the whole thing.
Right.
Like the whole track of this thing.
Wait,
Do what?
Let's do it. Let's have like think how it is.
okay, let's monetize this video. Anyway, man, T is from 100%. It's designer there, and he's gonna be dropping a lot of cool shit this year.
Yes, hopefully.
Every year.
Something that you're doing also, right?
What?
It's coming. Fuck, what was it?
Oh, Buddies event. End of this month.
Buddies. So you did a competition, asked designers from around the world to
Around KL.
Around KL.
to submit their designs, and it's picked. Now they're gonna do an event and drop it and do the whole 6-screen bullshit.
Yes.
How much?
What do you mean how much?
How much for 6-screen?
It's only for 129. But also we will be dropping our collection along with the
Along with that,
clothes.
but
Yeah.
how much is the 6-screen?
Oh, it's free. Oh, no, all you have to do is just buy a.
Oh, buy a HDPC t-shirt. and
HDPC,
the
then you
6-screen
get
one.
6-screen.
Alright, the 6-screen.
Yeah.
That's how we pull up, man.
Yep.
Yeah, so you know you can do that. That will also be at the same place as the Games Lab.
Yes.
Yeah.
Home store.
Yeah, home
Back to
store.
back, man.
Yeah, so
Back to back.
The area be busting, bro. Don't add me, bro.
Yeah, man.
You snooze, you lose.
So last time you got to plug anything. You got one last time to plug, man.
Nothing much.
Shop 100%. Give Studio CB a follow. Come by the event this Friday. You know.
Yeah, if you made it this far to the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Just want to let you know we are all open for freelance work. You know.
Yeah.
Not the sex work. But
Hey, I'll do anything for money, bro.
there you go. He said.
Just slide into my DMs,
Just him
anything.
lah. But basically, we all do design, production, social media, marketing, whatever the fuck you guys need, even events too.
Yeah.
Hit us up, man.
Or you can just sponsor the pod. You know?
Yeah,
Sponsor the pod.
This
could be Nescafe.
The podcast is also looking for sponsors right now.
This
Hey,
could be Nalgene bottle.
the phone rings twice. It could be more if there's more.
Yeah.
Adidas. But this is not real.
Out loud, man. We don't have bootleg stuff. We don't use original stuff.
okay,
We
okay.
don't use bootleg stuff.
Yeah.
The hell you know about fucking streetwear?
Hey, look at the white background. Plenty of stickers.
At the moment, I can safely say this is probably the nicest set for podcasts in Malaysia, man.
No cap.
No cap.
No
It's
cap.
only because I don't think I've seen anyone with a full ass white background before.
No
And
cap.
I've never seen a podcast here that doesn't use a microphone, man.
Ah!
I can go like, hey, T, let me just come here. I can do that. I don't know, like, hey.
Actually, you know, I can go to toilet and pee and
Exactly. You can't come back, man.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But does it connect that far?
Yes. Yes,
So
yes,
I don't know,
it
we
does,
should
it
not.
does.
Yeah, but you know, that's why it pays off to understand production, and you can improve your own fucking content, man. So learn that shit. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is the first episode of.
No. Please say the.
So previously the podcast was called Cool Story, bro.
Yes.
But it's dead. So now we are all adults. We grew up. It's been 5 years since.
First of all,
First of all, it's
not
called
called
first of all. First of all, by
First of all, it's called.
First of all.
It's called.
first of all, let me tell you this.
First of all, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. You know, we're all no bros now. We're all manly men. So it's called It's Cool, Man. This woman is called It's Cool.
Girl.
Woman, girl. Even he, she, they, them, man. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything goes. We're an acceptable space and we do everything.
Yep.
And you know, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and please drop by this Friday.
There's an awkward pauses, man.
How long? It's not that long. It's 1 hour.
I think an hour.